So there are a lot of people out there that actually thinks raising minimum wage will actually help out the poor community, the low class community, the middle class community, and it would severely damage the high class community. When a lot of people are gravely mistaken about this rhetoric that raising minimum wage would be best suited to help out the lower classes, when in actuality it doesn't. Let me explain why. Minimum wage was first created to stop black people from getting all the jobs that white people didn't want to get. Now, as time progressed and government officials started raising minimum wage, the economy did not actually get better for the low class individuals. It actually damaged them more at the point of more oppression and more recession. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I just seen in that stimulus package that Joe Biden wanted to raise minimum wage up to $15, and at this point in time, it is not a good idea, especially since unemployment is still a big thing right now. After this whole pandemic, raising minimum wage is not the best option right now. Raising minimum wage will actually hurt people more, especially since they are behind on their rent, they are behind on their bills, behind on the utilities, and if you are a small business owner, you don't have the ability to pay those individuals, especially since you lost more money now than ever, especially with this whole COVID-19 pandemic. This whole raising minimum wage thing, it's not for the light of heart. It does not affect the high class at all. It mostly affects the middle class and the low class, because when you raise minimum wage, housing also increases, groceries also increases, loans also increases, and this whole rhetoric that people need to get paid more need to get paid more for basically flipping burgers. Now there are a lot of good paying jobs out here that pay people tremendous money, like warehouse distribution centers, high class restaurants that celebrities and the high class people go to. Those are the jobs that the people should be looking for. Now my thing is, you don't just start off at this one job that pays you $50 when you have $50 an hour when you don't have no experience. You work your way up to that range. I started off at $8 an hour. Now I'm at 18 plus benefits plus incentives. How did I get there? In my now 5 years of working, I work my tail off, and I refuse to go to a job that paid me less than my last job. This whole raising minimum wage thing, especially for people like McDonald's and Walmart, all the pressure. I can understand people are under a lot of stress. That they have bills to pay, and this job may not be able to pay. They may not be enough to pay the bills, so they gotta get a second job. They gotta get a third job, especially for single mothers, single parent households, and they gotta find an alternative to try to make it through the end of the day. So I can understand how they want more money, but if you get stuck at a dead end job, you're never going to be able to get that. That's what, and people have been complaining about raising minimum wage for a long time now. And raising minimum wage, like I said, it hurts the class that these parties apparently want to help. The minimum wage raising minimum wage to $15. Just imagine you have a apartment that's like $750. You make like $10 an hour, and you work the overtime. Let's say they raised the minimum wage by $15. That $750 apartment that you got right now is going to be now worth like maybe not like maybe $900, $1,000 at most. This is where people get that minimum wage thing out of line. It does not help. It does not actually help out as people say, because once minimum wage was created back in the early 1900s, housing went up. Everything that was 5 cents became 50 cents. Everything that was $1 became $3. And that's when everything started hitting the fan. Raising the minimum wage ended up hurting the same people that these parties claim they want to help. More people got into poverty. More people couldn't pay their bills. More people got evicted. A lot of people got bad credit. The credit became worse for people now, especially since in today's time where credit sucks. It really does. And people, you need credit to buy a house. You need credit to get this car. And there may be some places out there that says you don't need credit, but they will take your job as your credit. But if you don't make enough money at your job, they will not take it. And that's where the minimum wage thing comes from. They will take your job as your credit, and you make this much now. It's because they raised minimum wage. They raised minimum wage to $15. Now they want you. Now you got paid more of this. You got paid more of that. And now you are in a more worse situation than you was in before. The whole raising minimum wage thing that a lot of the Democrats have been pushing for a long time now, it hurts the people they're trying to help. Now a lot of people may give me examples like, well, this person's minimum wage actually helped, raising minimum wage actually helped out. Look at how much they're paying for the bills now. If you actually think raising minimum wage does not do nothing for your housing, you're dead wrong. That actually hurts the economy. It actually hurts people, raising minimum wage. If you want to get paid more, then you got to find that one job that pays you that much money, like I have. I make good money. I'm able to pay my bills, and I'm still able to save. I ain't settle for less. That's what it comes down to. Don't settle for less. Now, like I said, they're gonna push the minimum wage out regardless, and it's gonna especially in right now, especially since we still fighting this pandemic, that a lot of governors refuse to open up they states for, especially since the suicide rate, the eviction rates, people can't pay their bills, the medical rates. If you raising minimum wage is not going to help out with any of those things. It's actually going to make it worse. Now, a lot of people may disagree with me, but this is how it's going to be. You can't raise minimum wage and not expect nothing else to be raised. That's not how it works. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.